Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Happy Friday. It's May 26th, 2023 at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And it is Memorial Day weekend for my American friends. So happy holiday weekend for the Americans out there. And welcome to everyone who is just joining me now from around the world. We're going to get started in just a second. I want to make sure my excuse me, I want to make sure my phone is on vibrate. I want to make sure my Apple Watch is also on silence so it doesn't disturb us during the live stream. And I see that my fancy Heather, hi Heather. Heather has just joined. And wow, of course, I realized I haven't talked yet this morning. It's 11 a.m., but I have not talked, and that's why my voice is not great. Take a little sip of hot water there. Okay, so we have Andrea also that has joined us. If you're just tuning in, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and say something in the chat. Say hello, say where you're from. If you're new to the live stream, if you're taking off this weekend, if you're doing something exciting for the Memorial weekend, if you're in the US. So yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. So let's see. Heather says, hi, Michelle, this is Heather. Does my DM Vance have any messages for me? Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, Heather. Let's look at some messages from your Divine Masculine Twin Flame Vance. Heather and Vance. Here we go. Vance's higher spiritual self. Vance's guardian angels and spirit guides. Vance, what do you need to say to Heather today from your heart space? What's going on in your heart, Vance, please? We've got, I will wait for a sign from you. I will wait for a sign from you. Let's keep going and see what else Vance has to say to you, Heather. So Heather and Vance. Vance, what do you need to say to Heather, please? I want to feel that way again, that unconditional love feeling. Vance is looking to have that feeling of unconditional love that he only felt with you, not with anybody else. So Vance, what else? I want to be more than friends. That's so interesting because he's waiting for some ethereal sign from you, Heather. Now, I would say if you can, communicate with Vance in the 5D and maybe let him know in the 5D that it's okay for him to come forward to you. Maybe he's just feeling trepidatious about coming forward towards you. All right, so we have Andrea upcoming. And we also have Sandra. Hello, Sandra. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you happen to be. Andrea says, hi, where am I now on my twin flame journey? In a meaning, what to focus on for my development? Sure. So let's grab the twin flame deck. And this is for Andrea on her twin flame journey and Andrea's guardian angels, twin flame angels, and romance angels. What does Andrea need to focus on to learn and to grow on her twin flame journey? Past life. Oh, I would say, Andrea, if you can swing it, try to do an Akashic record reading if you haven't yet done one, to help clear out past life contracts, soul contracts, maybe something that is just not necessary anymore, something that you can clear. So let's see what else for Andrea on her spiritual development, on her twin flame journey. We've got twin flames. I feel like this is a double validation to you. So here's what I'm seeing is that the twin flame card with a past life card is a double validation to you that you're on the twin flame journey, that this is your twin flame, that this is serious for you. This is the true path that you're on. I also feel very strongly that there are things from your past life, or plural lives, that you're needing to clear and to heal. And I really believe that doing some sort of, I don't even see past life regression is the key here. I feel it's more getting into the Akashic records to help clear some of that. And it might help you to be able to move forward. Okay, so we're going to go to Sandra, and then we have Girl 21 Country. Hello, Girl 21. And then we have Sandra again. Awesome possum. So let's go to Sandra's first super chat. And if you're just joining me, I want to welcome you to the live stream. And please do give the video a thumbs up. Say hello in the chat box. And we've got Sandra's first one. Hi, Michelle. I would like to know if Michael's spirit guides have any messages for me. All right, so we're going to do Sandra and Michael. Here we go. So Michael's higher self, Michael's guardian angels and spirit guides. Let's start with this deck because I was just guided to this deck. So Michael's guardian angels and spirit guides. What can you tell Sandra from Michael's development on his twin flame journey? Jealousy. Envy, sabotage, third party, mind games, interference, anger. That's what's going on there. I believe his spirit guides want you to know that he is still caught up in some of those ego traits. Self-sabotage, envy, jealousy, and that might be interfering with his further spiritual development at this particular time. But I would also like to get a couple of messages from Michael's higher self to you. So Michael's higher spiritual self, what does Michael need to say to Sandra from his heart space? I look happy, but I am not. Yeah, I mean, did you see that face on the card? I don't even know where I put it. Did you see the face, Sandra, on that card? Look at that face. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Michael's higher self. What does Michael need to say to Sandra, please? I think of you all the time. I think of you all the time. So I have a feeling that Michael is jealous of you, your life, anything you're doing. There's just a lot of envy there. Maybe he's envious that you're further along on this spiritual path. So let's go to Girl 21 Country. Hello, Mari. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Girl 21 Country says, messages from angels and guides on where Chad and I are at on our twin flame journey. I've been getting a lot of synchronicities. Awesome. So let's go ahead and have a look. Dear angels and guides, where are Girl 21 Country and Chad on their twin flame journey, please? We've got Divine Feminine. Interesting. Let's see what else we have. What else Spirit has to say about you and Chad on your twin flame journey. 3D world. All right, we've got divine feminine, 3D world, and let's get one more. Let's see, let's complete the story. What's the story here, angels and guides, twin flame angels for Girl 21 Country and Chad? What is the complete story, please? Aw, true love. I feel that the message here I'm getting for you, Girl 21 Country, if you are the divine feminine in this twin flame couple, and it's 11:11 here, by the way, as I'm saying this. If you are the divine feminine in this twin flame couple, you're needing to focus a lot on the 3D world and the manifestation of 3D present moment awareness, kind of grounding yourself in manifestation principles, which requires you to be rooted, grounded, self-aware, aware in the present moment of everything that is developing, growing, fostering a sense of gratitude for everything that is already here on a day-to-day or even second-by-second basis. I feel that the lack of grounding is causing you to doubt the true love and the connection. And it's time that you reconnect to this, and not through spiritual means right now for you. It's to connect through the love that is already manifested by spirit, by universal source within the 3D realm, which there is love surrounding us at all moments of all times. All we need to do is sit down and observe nature, and we can see that. Okay, so let's go ahead to Sandra. We've got, we have Sandra. It has 2 more super chats. Here we are. So Sandra, I see you have 2 more super chats, but I actually only see 1 question there. So could you pose a second question for your second super chat, please? And if you are just joining me, thank you for joining me, and I want to say welcome to you. Please do give the video a thumbs up and say something to us in the chat. So Heather says, I have recently decided to not communicate in the 3D with fans. I'm wondering if my spirit guides and angels can give me any guidance or let me know if I'm doing the right thing. Okay, I don't see a second super chat, but Heather, if you did pose, oh, you did. Okay, I see that. Awesome. Okay. Hey, Shay Bogey from Arizona. If you submit via super chat, super sticker, I'd be happy to answer your question. All right, so let's go back to Sandra. Okay, so Sandra's first one says, where am I at on my twin flame journey? Okay, well, let's have a look for Sandra. Where is Sandra at on her twin flame journey? Angels and guides, please and thank you. Sandra's higher self, Sandra's guardian angels, twin flame angels. Where is Sandra at on her twin flame journey? We've got fear. Oh, let's see what this is about, Sandra. Let's see what these fears are about, because that's definitely something to work through. Where is Sandra at on her twin flame journey? Offer. Let's just see what this is, okay? I want to see what this is. Ego. Yeah, there's something that you are blocking on your twin flame journey with your person. I believe your person is Michael. Yeah, I wrote that on the list before. Michael wants to come in with an offer of something. I'm not really sure what that might look like. It could be an offer of friendship. It could be an offer of something more. But your ego fears are getting in the way. They're blocking the process. I would say to you that it's time for you to sit quietly with yourself, get out a journal, get out a pen and paper, whatever it is, and free-handedly write down your fears when it comes to Michael, when it comes to reunion, when it comes to the twin flame journey. Write down every single fear that you have regarding him, relationships, moving forward. And maybe, just maybe, you'll stumble upon something that is causing you to put the walls up. Okay? Sandra, if you have not yet taken my Twin Flame Divine Feminine Bootcamp, number 1 and number 2, I would highly, highly recommend it. It's during the boot camps, you're really like digging deep into those fears. And if you study it correctly, go through all the modules and do the work, it'll really take you deeper into the fear process, the inner wounds and all of that. So, and they're on sale right now anyway, so relatively inexpensive. All right, so I do have another one for you, Sandra, but I'm going to skip over to Crystal until I see if you have another question. So we've got Crystal, and then Girl 21 Country, then Heather, and I like your super sticker, Heather. Thank you. Purple, and Aries 11. If you're just joining me, welcome, welcome, welcome to the live stream. Happy Friday, happy Memorial Weekend to my American friends. Just a little heads up, FYI, I will be having a Tuesday live stream on May 31st, which is a Tuesday, but I will not be live next Friday, June 2nd, because I'm taking the day off to go to Disneyland with my son. We finally got a reservation for me, so there you go. So if you do want cards pulled for next week, then please tune in on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. All right, so Crystal says, hi, still no word from C. Can I get some messages from him and maybe an answer if he will come to me to the wedding next week? Okay, sure. All right, so let's first, Crystal, let's ask your question about the wedding first. So for Chris, will Chris be attending the wedding with Crystal next week, please and thank you? Chris's higher self, Chris's guardian angels and spirit guides, Crystal's higher self, and twin flame angels, romance angels. Will Chris be attending the wedding with Crystal next week? I'm going to pull another card, Crystal, because we got a take action card, which I feel like this is something you're needing to do. Will Chris be attending the wedding with Crystal next week? Yeah, I think what you need to do is play dumb. You got amazement and childlike wonder and take action, Crystal. I think you just need to play dumb and just text him and say, oh, so hey, were you planning on attending the wedding with me next week? And that's it. Like, do not text anything else. Don't say anything else. Just play dumb. Play dumb as if he was already going to go, that kind of thing. At least it will elicit an answer out of him. Okay. So that's on that front. let's go ahead and get some messages from Chris to Crystal. Chris's higher spiritual self, Chris's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chris, what do you need to say to Crystal, please and thank you? Whoa. Okay. A lot of big changes have happened. I'm trying to figure things out. Rather. A lot of big changes have happened. I'm trying to figure things out. I feel so damaged and jaded. I think, and so you got a bonus card, okay? Just because these all fell out. I think you're my destiny. If that's true, that means change. I find that scary. So Crystal, we have 2 cards on changes, right? A lot of big changes. You're my destiny, and change is scary. But he says, I also feel so damaged and jaded. So that's probably a better explanation of where he is at right now. Okay, so we've got upcoming. All right, so I'm going to read off the list of who I have. Okay, guys, just so we stay on track. Okay, so we have Girl 21 Country, Heather, Purple Rain Spirit, Aries 11. We've got Scooby. We're going to go back to Sandra since she did post a question. So we've got Sandra. And then we have Shay Boogie. Awesome. Shay Boogie, thanks so much for joining our live stream today. Okay, so let's go to, you're welcome, Crystal. Absolutely. Okay, so let's go back to Girl 21 Country up here. And if you're just joining me, welcome. Thanks for joining the live stream. I'm so happy that you guys are here with me on this Friday, this holiday weekend. Oh, and by the way, I want to let you know that I'm going to post this also on the community page of YouTube. I know a lot of people are off work on Memorial Day Monday, and so I'm going to extend my reading hours, my individual one-on-one reading appointments on Monday, so that it'll give you guys an opportunity to book a reading because it's a day off, okay? Because I don't do weekends normally. All right, so Girl 21 Country says, feelings and messages from Chad, please and thank you. Sure. So first of all, let's go ahead for Girl 21 Country and get some feelings from Chad, Chad's higher self, Chad's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chad, what are your feelings for Girl 21 Country, please and thank you? What's going on in your heart space right now? Whoa, we got 2. Oh, it's very weird. We've got worth fighting for, which is 7 of Wands and Ace of Coins, a new beginning. Like planting the seeds for a new beginning. So I really believe that Chad does believe that you are worth fighting for. Chad does believe that you are worth it and that a new beginning is imminent. He's trying right now to plant the seeds to be able to launch the new beginning with you. So that is amazing. Let's get a message from Chad to you. Chad's higher self, Chad's guardian angels and spirit guides. What do you need to say to Girl 21 Country, please and thank you? I felt out of control with my feelings. I needed time and space to regroup. I didn't mean to hurt you. Okay, so I'm going to show this to you, okay, Girl 21? So at any point, you can rewind the video, pause it, and read your card. Awesome. So let's go ahead to Heather. And Heather says, I'm going to look for your question, Heather. I've recently decided to not communicate in the 3D with Vance. I'm wondering if my spirit guides and angels can give me any guidance or let me know if I'm doing the right thing. Okay, so I'm going to ask that last question first. Is it in Heather's best and highest good to stop 3D communication with Vance? Is it in Heather's best and highest good to stop 3D communication with Vance? You've got your angels are helping you. I feel that your angels are helping you to get back on the right path with Vance, or to help Vance get back on the right path with you. But let's just see. Is it in Heather's best and highest good to stop 3D communication with Vance? So we've got the choice is yours, and I'm going to read it to you. And I'll tell you what it is first, Heather, and then we'll read it. What this means is both doors are good options. So whether you continue 3D communication or whether you don't right now, there's something to be learned in both of those things. The angels want you to know you're on the right track. The options you're presented with will not deter you from your right life path. In fact, you may have lessons to learn with any of these choices. Choose, listen to this, Heather, choose with your heart. Choose with your heart. There you go. So what I would like to do for you, Heather, is get a tarot card, which is going to represent where you and Vance are headed. And now that you've stopped communication, where are you and Vance headed on your twin flame journey? What's happening in the energy connection right now? So for Heather and Vance and their energy connection, where is their energy connection now with Heather's recent decision? We've got King of Cups in reverse, and it says emotional immaturity, overly emotional, manipulation, moody, withdrawn. So make sure, Heather, that your decision, King of Cups in reverse, make sure that your decision is not based on you sulking, right? Make sure it's not based on you sulking. But this could also represent Vance's emotional immaturity, right? It could also represent that as well. Or his emotional unavailability. So I would say that if you are going to do this withdrawing of 3D communication, do it mindfully. Make sure it's your heart's right choice, and make sure that you're not doing it to sulk, right? You don't want to do it because you're just trying to manipulate or you're being sulky, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Purple Rain Spirit. How does Adrian want to move forward with me? Messages, please. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's go. Sorry, Purple Rain Spirit. How does Adrian want to move forward with me? Okay, so let's get these cards. Purple Rain Spirit and Adrian. How does Adrian want to move forward with Purple Rain Spirit? We got in the fall. So you didn't get a how, you got a when. You got a when, Purple Rain Spirit, which is kind of funny because angels almost never give a when, right? So you got in the fall. Okay. let's get these cards here. How does Adrian want to move forward with Purple Rain Spirit? Serendipity, chance meeting, destiny. So I believe that if this is more of spirit moving in with a chance meeting, a serendipitous event, that things are happening behind the scenes that you cannot predict at this time. Let's get 2 message cards from Adrian to Purple Rain Spirit, please and thank you. Adrian's higher self. Adrian's guardian angels and spirit guides, Purple Rain Spirit's higher self. Adrian, what do you need to say to Purple Rain Spirit, please? I know I messed everything up. I know I messed everything up. Let's get one more, okay? Adrian to Purple Rain Spirit. I want to be more than friends. That's coming out quite a bit today, isn't it? That has already come out. Yeah, so look for the fall, something moving happening in the fall, Purple Rain Spirit, but also that there's going to be something with chance meetings or serendipity. Okay. All right. So, okay. So Shay Boogie from Arizona, I do have your message there. So, I've got a few more before I get to you. Okay. Heather said, yes, they are. I feel like I need to do something different. I feel like I'm the strongest I've ever been with him right now. Cool. Awesome. Okay. So Aries 11 says, does AD want to stay in their current relationship? Message, please. Sure. Here we go. Does AD want to stay in their current relationship with Aries, with their person rather than Aries 11? So does AD want to stay in their current relationship? We got a yes. Okay, we got a yes. Let's get a message from AD to Aries 11. AD's higher spiritual self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what do you need to say to Aries 11, please? I fantasize about how life would be with you. So even though AD would like to remain in their current relationship, they're thinking about what life would be with you. Okay, so Scooby says, messages from my DM. Let's do it. Let's do it, Scooby. Let's grab a different deck over here. So Scooby's Divine Masculine Twin Flame. What do you need to say to Scooby, please and thank you? I feel like I'm drowning and you are my anchor. That's the first energy that's coming through, Scooby. Scooby's DM to Scooby Dooby, please. I'm gonna marry your ass. All right. That's pretty emphatic, isn't it? Scooby's DM to Scooby, please. Negative thoughts get us no results. So your DM is likely feeling that you're having doubts or negative thinking or reflecting back. I'm seeing that you're reflecting back some negative energy towards your DM, because your DM is also experiencing a lot of wounding, the purging of that wounding. All right, so we're going to go back to Sandra, who had a question, and I skipped over her. So Sandra says, feelings for me from my twin flame, Michael. Okay, cool. Let's pick a tarot card. So Michael's higher spiritual self, Michael's guardian angels and spirit guides. Michael, what are your feelings for Sandra now? What are you feeling towards Sandra? The sun, radiant energy, a rush. What? That's a great card. A rush of positive energy, I feel, Sandra. Michael's having this rush of positivity, positive energy. Feeling really happy and warm toward you. I like it. I mean, it's good energy, right? It's this positivity, this light that he sees when he's thinking of you. Let's get a card from this deck to see where Michael is at when it comes to you as well, Sandra. Michael, Sandra's DM toward Sandra, please. Risk taking a leap of faith, trusting the divine, intuitive, going for it. So I really feel like, look at the leaping, right? And I feel that with the sun card, Michael is leaping toward the light that he sees in you. He wants to take a risk to leap toward that light that he sees in you. Okay. And does that mean now? We don't know. Timing is so weird, right? Timing is very weird. But I would say that's definitely where he's at. Okay. So we're going to look at Shea Boogie from Arizona. And let's go down to your message. You said, my ex's name is Dom. Okay. Got it. We are not speaking and he's in a new relationship. I've had dreams of him and I'm trying to get over him. Does he have any messages for me? I feel he isn't happy. I've had dreams. I don't know what to do. I'm doing good and met someone else, but I still miss my ex at times. Is he my person? Okay. So I'll answer one of your questions, Shea Boogie, since you did submit one super chat. I believe you want a message from him. So I'm going to pull from this deck. So Dom's higher self, Dom's spirit guides. What do you need to say to Shea Boogie from Arizona? Dom's guardian angels and spirit guides. What does Dom need to say to Shea Boogie? Wow, I don't know what to do, so I do nothing. I don't know what to do, so I do nothing. I'm feeling pretty strongly that he's at an impasse. What that means is I have a feeling that he is still thinking about you, but he isn't ready to take action, really. And it may just be circumstantial. He's thinking of you, but he doesn't know what to do because you just said he's in a relationship, you're in a relationship, or you're dating. So his best choice at this point is just non-action, is just not taking any action. So I don't know, to dig a little bit deeper than that, you would probably have to do some sort of one-on-one reading. It doesn't have to be with me. I would be happy if it was with me, but it could be with anybody that's a twin flame person that could do readings. But you might want to dig a little deeper into that relationship if it's something that you feel that you're really still holding on to. So let's go to Falana. Oh, last call for super chat and super stickers, please. It is 11:40 a.m. Pacific time. So this is our last call. I have, hold on, let me just fold the paper over. I have Falana and Girl 21 Country. Awesome. Okay, so let's go to Falana. Hi, Michelle. I'd love any messages from Dasmine. Thanks. Okay. So let's get a couple messages from Dasmine to Falana. Dasmine's higher self, Dasmine's guardian angels and spirit guides. Dasmine, what do you need to say to Falana, please and thank you? I'm not sure how to best approach you. I'm thinking about it. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not sure what's going on in your connection, Falana. So yeah, I don't know why he says that, but Dasmine, what do you need to say to Falana, please? I'm trying to figure out what this connection really means. So maybe that's why he doesn't know how to approach you exactly, as far as maybe taking it forward. Maybe approach for him is like moving it forward. He said he's thinking about it and he's trying to figure out what the connection really means. So there's some deep introspection going on for Dasmine right now. And if you find that he is tentative, then just know that he's doing some deep introspection about you and him and the connection. Okay, so we've got Girl 21 Country. All right, Girl 21 Country. I believe Girl 21 Country. Oh, we've got EQ. All right, cool. All right, so if you didn't hear, last call for super chats and super stickers, please. Please, please, please. So EQ, I'm sorry, Girl 21 Country says, any final messages from Chad? Okay, cool. Let's do that. So Chad's higher self, Chad's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chad, what do you need to say to Girl 21 Country, please and thank you? I felt your pain. I'm sorry. That's the first one. Chad, what do you need to say to Girl 21 Country? Have faith and you will see the results. Chad, what do you need to say to Girl 21 Country, please and thank you? I look at your pictures often. So I just believe that Chad is just asking you to have faith about the connection. He does want you to know that he's thinking about you for sure. Okay, so EQ says messages from that person. Let's do that. Let's get a couple of these messages, EQ. They're longer messages, so let's go ahead and grab these messages. Excuse me. Falana says, thanks, Michelle. This feels incredibly aligned right now. Okay, awesome. I'm glad that resonated. So EQ's person What do you need to say to EQ, please and thank you? I fantasize about how life would be with you. EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ, please and thank you? You made me feel something. This was confusing. You made me feel something. This was confusing. I know who you are to me. I recognize and acknowledge the connection. I just can't do this right now. Yeah, your person, EQ, would prefer to live in a fantasy. Your person would prefer to live in a fantasy because they cannot handle the intensity of the connection at this time. Yeah, I mean, they're, everything starts with a thought. Just know this, everyone. Everything starts with a thought. And the more you entertain those thoughts, the more they can come into your 3D reality. And sometimes we don't realize the power of those thoughts. And so the more DM thinks about having a life with DF, if that is the case, the more that person is co-creating their reality. It sometimes just takes time to manifest. So there you go. I want to thank you guys for joining me today and for joining me on this live stream. Just a note, next Friday, June 2nd, there will be no Friday live stream. However, I'm going to make that up to you by having a live stream on Tuesday, May 31st at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So if you are interested in getting to the live stream, please do come in on that Tuesday, May 31st, just so you can participate in the live stream. I want to thank you for all of your support, and I hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend to my American friends. And thanks to everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye.